Good morning. It's February boy. I haven't been with you guys very much lately, so let's try to catch up and see what I got to say. Today, uh, I have a little bit to say, but I'm not going to get into the political thing as long as everything's still being counted and everything. I don't want to get involved with that right now. But I do wanted to get into some other stuff. And one thing I'll first like, comments, share, and subscribe to my channel, February Boy. But anyways, here's the first thing I want to get into. This is a political thing. I think the way things have been going lately, because we can't get anything done in the government right now, and this is both parties. I'm not saying one party or the other. There needs to be a change in the House, and Speaker Pelosi probably needs to go. So we still got the Democrats still have the majority there, so they can pick another person to lead. We got to try something. If it's not working with one person, then we need to try somebody else. So they need to start looking, and I hope it's a woman. I don't want people to think that I'm saying this because Pelosi's a woman, because that doesn't work with me, because I believe women should be running the government in the first place. That's my opinion. I think they would make better at everything. So I'm not saying that right now. But Pelosi's, I think she spent a lot of her time there, and I think it's due for a change. Of course, you're going to find this out because I'm also, and I'm not, I can't really be prejudiced against old people because I'm old. But I'm just saying that it's time for new people. I mean, new people to run the government. I think, because it's the younger people that's going to end up running this government anyway. So let's start giving them a chance now. Maybe they got an ideas or something that might work. Let's try them out. Let's give them a chance. But that's all I got to say about political stuff right now. And we'll watch as the days go by and see what goes on. No comments on all that stuff because it's kind of daunting thing. I try to stay away from the news. I try to stay away from people talking about it. But that's just me. But here's the deal. Okay, COVID. COVID finally hit close to where I can. Let's put it this way. Back in March, April, May, the first thing come out of everybody's mouth. But do you know anybody that's got COVID? And of course, at the time, I didn't know. Now, I can say with all honesty, I do know people with COVID. Matter of fact, I ended up being in a place I probably shouldn't have been because of all my stuff that I have that makes me a high risk. And so I ended up having to get tested. I tested eight days after the fact because I wanted to wait to make sure. So I got tested. I got the rapid test. And I know there's people out there that keep saying this rapid test don't work, but that's not true, because most of the people that I know that have the COVID or anything else, that there could only be one person that actually got a negative and then it turned into a positive. So that's not a true statement. So don't listen to people and their false news that they give out, because and I ain't gonna say fake news because I don't like that word. It's false news. That's these tests work. They just, every once in a while if you go too soon, it's gonna come back negative instead of a positive if you do have it. So that's why I waited longer to go get tested, and I really believe that, and that's the way it should be. You should eat or wait till you get the symptoms. One, the only reason I got tested because I have to prepare myself because I have the other things going on. I've also learned lately, people are not wearing these things. I don't understand it. I wear mine everywhere I go, so it's not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't understand the reason not wearing them. I wear mine. I'm very good about that. So if because I was near some people that that came down with this thing, I think if anything, if I, probably another 3 or 4 days, then I'll know for sure. But because that would make it about 12, 13 days, and I'm pretty. It says anywhere from 10 to 14 days, but I'm pretty close to that right now. But I'm saying that if anything, I'd have to say these probably saved me from getting it. And the fact that I don't stand too close to people anyways. I think I never did before because I'm kind of I don't know how you say it. I'm not I'm one of these people that are scared of people even sneezing or getting a cold back before all this happened. So I didn't want to get a cold. I didn't want to get the flu. I didn't want to get anything. So I kind of, if somebody was sneezing or coughing, I'd go the other way. That would be me. So wearing these masks don't bother me. Everybody should wear them, and it's funny that people are worried about something simple as this. It's better than shutting down the government. I don't want to see the government shut. I don't want to see things shut down again. I would like people to just say, okay, if they want you want everything kept open, then this is the way to do it. We wear the mask, we social distance as much as we can, and then we can keep everything open. We don't have to worry about it. But there's some people out there that feel that the government is taking advantage of them and making not knowing that maybe they're trying to save your life. I don't know. But anyway, besides that's but don't read all these false news and about these vaccines, because there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in getting their kids vaccines. I wish that when I was a kid I didn't have to get vaccines, but I got the diseases. I got the measles. I got every measles you could think of. I got the mumps. I got the chicken pox. I mean, we did get the smallpox vaccines. We did get the polio vaccines, and I'm thankful for that, because back in those days, people were coming down with the smallpox and the polio and stuff. So it was great when those vaccines came along. Am I going to rush out here and get a COVID vaccine right now? No. I'm going to just lock myself up as much as I can, and then I'm going to wait and see how the vaccine works. I mean, I'm not going to be a guinea pig for anything. I'm not going to go out here and just take the shot just because big companies like Pfizer and all the rest of them say that it's 90% safe. 90% safe, that's 10% that ain't safe, so why should I take that 10% chance? It's just like with anything else. I'm going to wait, but if everybody comes out all right, the ones that do take it, then I'll go sign up and take it. I don't care then. But that's something I don't think we have to look forward to probably until the end of spring or first part of June. I know they're saying they're going to have some doses out here maybe by the end of the year, but not enough to really, and they really need to give the healthcare workers and the first responders, they're the ones that need these shots first, because and if they refuse to have them, that's them, and I can't blame them either, because they'll be guinea pigs, and I don't want to see them being guinea pigs either. But anyway, that's my thing. I mean, people keep reading all this false junk about these tests and these viruses. I mean, come on. The test, what I can see right now, it's pretty good. The tests are pretty good, pretty accurate. I mean, they're not foolproof, but they're pretty accurate. So it's better to have a test, even if it's the rapid test or whatever test you're going to get the test done if you get sick and well, unless you get really bad. I mean, if you're getting bad, then you should have the test anyway, because to make sure that's what you got. Because you got to understand, this is flu season too right now, so people could come down with the flu and it's most of the same symptoms. So as it is now, we got to keep on this. We need to stop this stuff because and you want to keep. Here's how we make the economy better. First of all, we got to get control of the virus. You get control of the virus, then you get control of the economy. The economy will get better when the virus gets controlled. We got to control the virus. And I don't want to see this country shut down again. I mean, I don't want to see people losing their jobs. I don't want to see people happen to be set at home. But if there's jobs out there and you guys are doing jobs that can be done at your house, by all means, that's where it should be done, at your house. I mean, there's companies out there right now that people are working from home, and there's nothing wrong with that, because if they're getting the same output from those people that they would when they're sitting in an office, and I think this is going to be a change in the world that we're going to have coming up anyways, even after the COVID and everything else. There's going to be a lot more people working from their house. For one thing, it would save companies money for buildings and other things, infrastructure, everything out there. It would save them money by having these things. And I really believe that's the way the future is going to end up being. I might not be around for all that stuff, but the people that are, my kids and my grandkids, I just hope for the best for them, in the way that, this is a changing world. The things have changed. It's not the same world that I grew up in. I mean, it's different, but I'm willing to have change. I'm not one of these people that want to say, well, I don't want to do that. It's change. I'm just the opposite. I embrace change sometimes. There's things out there that I can understand, and I think these younger people out there, they're very smart, very intelligent. Sometimes you might want to listen to them because they have good things to say. You might not always agree with them because you're a boomer. Boomers don't agree with most people, but the point is, because they're smart, they're very smart people. And even the ones that even are younger than the millennials, they're even smarter than the millennials themselves. So you got to understand, this is the way it's going to end up. So we need to make changes. And anyways, it's been a while since I've done this, and it feels good to do it again. But I right now, with the atmosphere the way it is, I'm trying to hold back, waiting until everything gets kind of like settled down, so I can make videos that are, more positive, more things. And I'm hoping this COVID stuff, that's my thought. COVID needs to go. Want something to go, that needs to go. And that's my thoughts for today. And I just want to wear these things. They don't hurt. They're not going to kill you. You can still breathe. I walk with them sometimes. I have no problem breathing with them. So they're a hassle. And they'll fog up my glasses. I'll take my glasses off, wave them in the air, trying to get the fog off from them. But that's the way life is. Sometimes you gotta have these downfalls. I mean, there's some things that are not going to always work out the way you want it to. So in other words, let's push the mask. Push the mask. All businesses, all things need to push the mask. Our government actually should get involved and say, we need to push these masks. These masks need to be done. And I don't care what anybody tells you. They're going to say, well, they don't work that good. They're not that good, this and all this stuff. That's not true. It's not true. It is not true. Anything that they can block the spread of droplets coming from another person or yourself, it's got to help. It's common sense. So anyway, that's all I got to say. But like, comment, share, and subscribe. February Boy. Oh, February Boy. How do you do that? First of all, you get a YouTube channel. I watched some good movies on YouTube in the last couple of weeks. I mean, because got rid of my Netflix, got rid of this. So I'm keeping. I got YouTube. Why should I need all them? And I actually have a subscription to it. So there's that's me. You don't have to get a subscription. You still watch YouTube video and movies on there. So they got free ones. But anyways, yeah, get your own. That way, when you go to February Boy from your YouTube, you can push subscribe and push subscribe. Just keep pushing subscribe for me, so I get more subscriptions. And you don't have to like my videos. I don't care about that, because everybody's got the right to their own opinion. But anyways, you guys have a good day. And this is February Boy signing off.